Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a T95, the Tier 9 American non-turreted tank destroyer, I should say, and it's located on the north spawn of Abbey under the command of Andromeda. Battle started. Well, this is the Doom Turtle. Yes, the famed Doom Turtle. Used to be a Tier 10, I believe, but demoted to Tier 9. And it's famous for being able to take huge amounts of damage from the enemy and not actually, well, suffer anything. It looks like Andromeda hasn't logged in yet. His gun's dropped. He's not moving. Oh, he's back in. Yes, okay, he logged in. Some people take a little while to log into the game. And as a consequence, their gun drops the moment the game starts because they're not actually online yet. Or not into the game, that is. Well, I don't know what he's doing driving up there. I think he's trying to do something else at this moment and he's not fully aware of his location. Got to pay attention to the game, Andromeda. Well, it looks like the enemy managed to get into the Abbey, and in fact somebody is on the River Road. A Type 59's taken up residence on that little lookout above the road itself. Yeah, the Doom Turtle is kind of vulnerable to fire from the rear because those big fuel tanks at the back, well, there's not much armour on those, and if you can put a hole in them, they're going to trail diesel all over the place, yes, and it's going to make a hell of a mess. In fact, I've often wondered why wargaming doesn't make it necessary that if you actually do get hold in your tanks, that you've only got a limited range from that point on. Okay, well, the enemy there, the Type 59, made a huge mistake sitting there as he was, not even paying attention. Just look at this, he's bouncing around from the Carnarvon. Well, in fact, they're going into the tracks. And while they're in the tracks, obviously, he can't move to bring the gun to bear on the enemy. But he can now, and the Carnarvon's now lost 821, which is a high roll. And, oh, now he's losing hit points because those cupolas are vulnerable, and so is the area beneath the tracks. And I think he's being hit there. Maybe. Well, there's the Carnarvon gone. He's blocked damage of 1600 hit points already. You see he's weaving to throw off their shells. Good tactic. Always worth considering, especially if you're retreating. Weave a lot and the shells won't hit the spots where the enemy wants them to go. In fact, you can see that one of the shells did go directly through that cupola, so that's where he lost the hit points. The Carnarvon probably put the shell exactly where it counted. So when the commander grows a new head back, we'll be able to recommence action. Well, yes, he has already grown it back, but obviously he's got a bit of ventilation now. And, yep, he still hasn't been put it back into action. Put it back! Press the 4 button and the 1. You need your commander to see what's going on. Well, Jagdpanther's about to die. Don't auto-aim. That's better. That's a high roll, but only just. And you can't let him get behind you. Yeah, because that's going to be a bit of an awful mess. Oh, well, he took around through the tracks and into the hitbox there. He's waiting for his teammate to take him out. Okay, now, the next target is a tortoise. Now, this should be interesting. British non-turreted tank destroyer versus an American non-turreted tank destroyer. I rather think I know which one's going to win this. It's going to be the Doom Turtle, I'm afraid. Tortoise is not going to survive, but he did block that shot, and funnily enough he fired an HE round because obviously he knew they'd be in trouble. But look, he's exposing his weak spot, which is that little area on the corner. That's where you put the shell. Now unfortunately he's going to have difficulty trying to get the gun to bear on it. There you go, that's it. Look at that, 720. It's a low roll, but it is a penetrating shot, and it's going to be difficult for the tortoise to stop him doing this. And so another round about to go in, almost ready. Oh, just get it to bear. That's better. And that one didn't go through. So I think you're going to have to chase him down now. He's blocked damage of 1,840 hit points now. And took another hit from the tortoise. But the tortoise is killed by the Waffenträger. Shoots him right up the posterior. Now, what's going on there? It looks like one of the enemy tanks drowned. Yep, dropped into the water. Okay, there's... Oh, no, that's it. No more left. I was about to say there was an enemy left, but no. They've all been killed. So let's have a look and see what the battle results were for this one. Well, this one was a second-class tanker, so he got one better on this occasion. He also managed to pick up a shell-proofer, blocking more damage to the hit points for his own vehicle, a Fifer effect for doing more damage to the hit points for his own vehicle, and he got some Battle Hero medals. He got a Steel Wall for blocking the most damage in the game, at least 11 hits and over 1,000 hit points, and a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And his win rate from this one was a lot better, 3,433, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at the team score. There you go, top damage, 3,728 hit points. The next high score was the Progetto 46 on the enemy team. He managed 3,060. And after that, it was the T54 on his own team, 2,794. When it came to kills, it was the T54 with 4 kills. And then we've got the UDES with 3. And the SU-130PM and the Waffenträger both managed 2. Unfortunately, Andromeda only got the 1 kill, but it didn't really matter because he did do a lot of damage. And when it came to base XP, he's got the highest one there. 940 base experience points, 930 goes to the T54, 875 goes to the Tiger II. He fired 7 shots, got 7 direct hits, 5 penetrations, damage of 3,728 hit points, of which all of it was at close range. 19 hits received from the enemy, only 4 of which were penetrations, 12 were non-penetrations, and 3 hits by way of splash damage. And 1,840 hit points of damage blocked. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 4 enemy vehicles damaged and 1 killed, and 545 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 53,825 credits, and after resupply of ammunition and repair, he actually took away 30,866 credits profit. He also got 2 bonds for the battle, 1,410 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. And he says 2 medals and a pink player on enemy team drowns. Yes, I think the enemy player in question, if I look for his identity, it was this one. Yes, he drowned. Oh dear. Yes, unfortunately, well, we'll give him the charitable statement that he accidentally fell off the road, fell into the water and couldn't get his way out, and that's why he drowned, rather than actually trying to commit suicide. I know a lot of players do that because they think, well, there's no way I can face a tank like that. I'm going to die one way or the other, so I might as well just throw my game away by diving into the water. That's not the right thing to do. You fight and you keep fighting. Even if you're an Arty player and you've got no armor, you can still do damage to the enemy even by ramming them, and that's why I enjoy that so much. It really does confuse the enemy when an Arty tries to ram them for extra hit points, and you do pick up some hit points, so it's well worth it. But it was a good game for Andromeda because he certainly picked up 2 Battle Hero medals and he deserved them. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.